My brother mocked my hard work in front of his friends, claiming I would always be the poor one. So I cut him off completely and let him drown in his own debt. Oh, say it again, Davis. Say it to my face this time. The glass on the coffee table rattled as my brother slammed his palm down, his friends chuckling awkwardly in the corner. My mother's hands shook as she tried to gather the plates, her eyes red from crying. You'll always be the poor one, Davis sneered, his voice dripping with smugness. Some of us move up in life. Some of us stay small. The air was heavy, hot. I didn't shout back. I just sat there, my jaw tight, my nails digging into my palm. Then, out of nowhere, my father leaned forward, pointing at me with eyes that carried years of disappointment. This is why you'll never be anything. You've been dragging this family down since the day you were born. The room fell silent. Even Davis's friends stopped laughing. And in that silence, I felt something snap. My name is Robert. I'm 26. The youngest. The forgotten one. All my life, I've been the shadow of this family. I worked nights, took shifts nobody wanted, skipped college so my siblings could go. And still, I'm the disappointment. I don't shout. I never have. My weapon has always been silence, because silence forces people to hear themselves. What they don't know. I've been holding on to something. A truth that doesn't just shift the ground under their feet. It burns the whole house down. Family members introduced. Davis, 28. My older brother. Loud, charming, the golden child. He wore success like a tailored suit, but it was stitched together with lies. Mira, 25. My sister. Quick to speak, quicker to wound. She never missed a chance to remind me that I didn't measure up. Father, Dale. A man of authority, but no warmth. He looked at me like I was a debt he never wanted to pay. Mother, Claire. Always crying quietly in corners. Never defending me, never protecting me. Just silence. That night, their masks slipped. Mira laughed too sharply at Davis's cruelty. Father dismissed me with a wave. But Davis's friend, one of them muttered, "Man, that's harsh." And Mira flinched, like she knew something that the rest didn't. Davis's temper was spiraling out of control. He kept repeating the same story, pacing like a caged animal. Dad, I told you, it's a temporary loan. Just 1 more month. The deal is almost done. Father's face went red. Another lie. Another F-caking excuse. Do you think I'm stupid? We've cleaned up your messes for years, and you still come begging. Mira jumped in, sharp and venomous. Dad, relax. He's under pressure. Why don't you ask Robert? He's been hoarding his pitiful little paychecks like a rat. What's he saving for, huh? A life he'll never have. Her laugh sliced through me. Davis turned, eyes burning into mine. Go on, Robert. Tell them. How much have you stashed away from your pathetic little job? Or do you just sit there, pretending to be above us, while the rest of us actually live? Inside, I was shaking with rage. But outside, calm, silent, smiling. Because what they didn't know was that I'd been tracking every lie, every missing dollar, every debt Davis buried, and I was just waiting for the right moment. The argument turned into chaos. Father barked, "Davis, don't you dare look at Robert's money. He's the only one who hasn't leached off me." Mira snapped at me, spitting the words like poison. "Selfish bastard! You want us all to sink while you sit there comfortable?" And then Davis slipped. I wouldn't even be in this fecking mess if Robert hadn't let me take the fall last time. The room froze. Mira's eyes widened. My mother dropped the glass she was holding. The sound of shattering echoed through the silence. I leaned forward, my voice calm and deliberate. "Oh, you want to talk about last time? Go ahead, Davis. Tell them what you mean." Or should I? Father's gaze darted between us. "What the hell is going on?" Davis stammered. "It's nothing! He's twisting it!" But my silence said more than his lies ever could. I was 19. Davis was drunk. He slammed his car into a pole at 3 a.m. I remember his face. Bloody lip, panicked eyes. Please, Rob. If Dad finds out, I'm done. You're the quiet one. They'll believe it was you. Take the blame, please. Just this once. And I did. I fucking did. My license, gone. My record, stained. I lost job interviews, opportunities, friends. While Davis partied the next night like nothing happened. I never forgot Father's words after court. You've embarrassed us again, useless boy. Davis never said thank you, not once. And Mira, she saw him stumbling and drunk that night. She saw me leave with the keys. She said nothing. Her silence was my prison. I straightened up, finally pulling the thread I'd been holding for years. Davis, I said evenly, you don't have a business deal. You never did. You've been gambling, running up debts you can't pay, and you've been lying to all of them. His face went pale. That's not... I cut him off. And the money you begged from Dad last year? Not for rent, not for your so-called startup. It was for the car you totaled in Chicago, the one you never reported. I have the receipts, the bills, the letters from the collectors. The room exploded. Mira screamed, Father cursed, Mother sobbed. Davis lunged at me, but I didn't move. My calm was gasoline on his fire. I had been silent for years, but silence was over. For the first time in my life, Father's rage wasn't aimed at me. It was aimed at Davis. You've destroyed this family, Father shouted. Every dollar, every lie. While I defended you, Davis fought back, red in the face. It's not my fault. Robert's been waiting to ruin me. He wants to see us all suffer. Mira turned on me too, eyes wild. You enjoyed this, didn't you? You wanted him to crash. You wanted us to fall apart. You sick fuck. Her words stung, but also freed me. Because she was right in a way. I had waited. I had let them dig their own graves, and now they were lying in them. I didn't scream. I didn't throw a punch. I stood, slowly, grabbed my coat and said, You made me the villain my whole life. Now you get to live with the real one. Mother reached out, her voice breaking. Please, Robert. Don't go. For the first time, I looked her dead in the eyes. You had 26 years to ask me to stay. I walked out. The night air was sharp, clean, almost holy. For the first time in my life, I felt light. I didn't need revenge anymore. The truth had done my work for me. Weeks passed. Davis spiraled. Cut off, drowning in debt collectors and gambling sharks. Mira went quiet. Her picture-perfect life vanished from social media. Father looked smaller, broken. The authority drained from his face. And Mother, she wrote me a letter. 3 words. I'm sorry, Robert. I didn't reply. But I kept it. Because forgiveness doesn't come in grand gestures. Sometimes it's just choosing not to carry the hate anymore. For the first time, I wasn't the family scapegoat. I wasn't their burden. I was free. I exhaled, and it felt like oxygen for the first time in years. If you were in my place, would you forgive? Or would you walk away forever? Tell me in the comments. Your voice matters here. If this story touched you, like the video. Subscribe for more real, raw stories. And don't forget to share your thoughts. Sometimes healing starts with being heard.